Bond yields and prices. Bond yields allow investors to compare bonds with different cash flows. Imagine choosing between two bonds as an investment. Both are issued by the same borrower with the same legal provisions. Both involve investing for the same time, let's say 5 years. Both redeem at 100 at maturity. Bond 1 is priced at 95, Bond 2 is priced at 105. As a junior fixed income analyst, you're asked to choose between them and make an investment recommendation of which to buy. What do you think? Well, those of you who said Bond 1 should give it some more thought. And those of you who said Bond 2, well, you also need to think again. The answer, as so often it is in finance, is it depends. So what does it depend on? Well, it depends what coupon you get. If Bond 1 pays a 1% coupon for 5 years and Bond 2 pays a 2% coupon for 5 years, it's going to be better to buy Bond 1. Buying Bond 2 would involve paying 10 more up front, but would only give an extra 1 per year for 5 years. But what if they have coupons of 1% and 3.25% per year? Now it's a bit trickier. And this is where yield comes in handy. Whenever people talk about bond yield, they generally mean yield to maturity. On any given day, given a bond's cash flows, if you know the price of the bond, you can calculate its yield. And if you know the yield, you can calculate its risk. They're interchangeable. However, the yield numbers are more comparable and they're therefore more useful for you as a junior fixed income investment analyst. There are many different tools available to calculate the bond yield from the cash flows, including proprietary industry tools. However, it's also possible to do it using a spreadsheet. Here, we use a very simple function called rate, which takes as its inputs FV for future value, the 100 at the end, PMT for the payment, so that's 1 per year, N per, which is number of periods, that's 5, because there are 5 years, and PV, which is present value, which is minus 95 for Bond 1. And we solve for the single rate that can be used to relate the future cash flows back to the present. We get 2.06 for the yield to maturity. Note that we use minus 95 for the present value, the price, because that's a cash flow out, and all the others are cash flow in. If we do the same for Bond 2, we pay out 105 and we get 3.25%, then the yield to maturity on Bond 2 is 2.18%, and so you would favour Bond 2.